it's gonna be pretty noisy, but yeah, I can't really go anywhere where there's no noise. So I'm getting close to Winnipeg. So today I didn't really charge my camera or have the charger. You know, like my charger was in the bag. I mean, the portable battery. Anyways, so the point is I missed out on some filming because I thought, like, oh, you know what filming is there gonna be around here? Like, not much. It's just gonna be really flat and boring, right? I mean, yeah, it was flat, but it's kind of cool just how, like, I don't know, flat, and how like far you could see that. Like, to me that was like a cool experience. Like like one type of place I've never been is like a desert, you know, and I mean, it's not a desert here, but you know, it's getting pretty close. Like, especially when there was no trees, that was like really cool to see. You could just see so far in like lots of many different directions. Right now around here, there's, you know, everything's kind of more built up. You know, there's, oh, you know, I stopped at a Tim Hortons over here. So I'm about halfway done the day, maybe a little more, maybe a little less. I don't know, who knows, because I'm gonna be going into the city. So yeah, that's why I got my camera out, so that we could experience going into Winnipeg together. I thought Winnipeg was maybe around 300,000, 400,000, but it turns out it's about 800,000. It's over 800,000 people, which is like huge. It's like Ottawa, basically. Yeah, so it's gonna be very exciting. I don't know, I'm thinking of like staying on the Trans-Canada, but who knows, maybe it's not the best route to take because it'll be too big. What did we miss out on today? Yeah, so the vastness I wanted to film. Also, there was like seven snowmobiles all together. So beside the highways, there's usually big open areas like before the trees are, and you can see there's a bunch of snowmobile tracks here. And yeah, so I think it's just huge snowmobiling in Manitoba. I don't know what else. Yeah, maybe there was something else, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's get into Winnipeg. There's a lot of trains going by. This is maybe the 4th or 5th one I see today. Over there we're getting a first good look at the Winnipeg skyline. There's about 4 of those buildings which were visible from pretty far away. That was a bit of a scary bridge to cross. Going over these train tracks. There's a ton of trains here. Ton of train tracks. It's cool to see. And over there is the city. The other thing that I didn't film, and it's the center of Canada, like the longitudinal center. So like east-west, I passed the center. So apparently it's a little bit east of Winnipeg. That's what I found out today. So I didn't film that, but it's pretty cool. You could, I mean, I guess there's not much to look up, but yeah. So I'm basically right in the middle of Canada, east-west at least, not north-south. That would be a lot north of us, I think. So as I'm kind of going through the city, I'm also visiting bike shops to try to get spare parts for my pannier. So here you can see there's like the hooks are broken. Like this hook is completely, there's nothing there, and then that one. And so it's like, it's held together by zip ties, really. Even zip tie, this zip tie is not good. I kind of hooked up the tent to, oh, I forgot to actually make it do that. So I normally put this around this, but I forgot to do that. Skating. Looks a fair amount like Ottawa, actually. Kind of interesting. Basically trying to make it to Mech before they close. I'm supposed to turn left right here on the Portage. I'm not allowed to, apparently. But we could kind of bend the rule as a bicycle, I think. Well, I'm looking for Mech. M-E-C as they call it here. I think on my right side.
Hi. So, it was getting dark, so, I didn't want to keep filming. No, that was, it's Winnipeg. I mean, I didn't exactly select the most bikeable streets, partly because I was looking through bike shops, right? So I did get a bike shop, they're gonna order kind of like the hooks I need for the panniers, the pannier that's those hooks are broken. So we'll see how that goes. So the plan is, so I stayed here one night already. Plan is to stay 2 more nights, and then maybe, I don't know, I think the idea is to hitchhike from around here, around Winnipeg to Regina. Yeah, because I don't know what's the date today. I think it's the 1st, and I think I have to be at the meditation retreat in Alberta on the 15th. Yeah. So yeah, yeah, we'll see how that goes. Yeah, and I guess we'll see if I get to show you more of Winnipeg. You know, if I get to see, um, yeah, maybe more bikeable parts. Like, cause there definitely are more bikeable parts. Um, but I think it's also not like It's hard to say in the winter, but my gut feeling is that it's not the most bikeable city. But yeah, we'll see. Um, and I may or may not see, and I may or may not film it. So you know, yeah. I also wanted to say that I enjoyed going into Winnipeg. Um, it you know, it's kind of like lights up the kind of the whole like discovery side of me. You know, yeah, going somewhere new. It was nice. I mean, I loved Northern Ontario, but um, you know, a lot of it's similar, and a lot of it, you know, going through, you know, trees for a while. You know, it's it's just it's not bam something different bam so you know like right and when you get something different, you know. I mean, I love the scenery, especially north of Lake Superior, but yeah, and um, even kind of going north of Fort Frances was nice. Yeah, um, kind of cottage country. Um, but yeah. So the point is, going into a new city. It was good. Yeah, exciting.